She's a graphic designer, a fashion designer, and a style icon. Here and abroad, she has infused the scene with her own brand of stylish and elegant swimwear, culminating with the launch of her online store. She is Wendy Puyat. For the next half hour, watch as we get to know the woman behind Cortisol. I am Solenn Heusaff, and you are watching VLIFE.
Through Polo Club, through the cousin A.U. Puyat, because I was teaching professionally in Polo Club around 2001 to around 2004. One thing I could remember was she was bugging me about her form in forehand. After a few sessions, parang her schedule became so busy, so hindi na namin natuloy. I just found out lately that she's been designing swimwear. I wasn't surprised because since she's very interesting. Well, to put everything into one word, very classy, elegant, and I'm sure it will make the international scene.
The outfit, the swimsuit, the collection is really nice. I like the colors, the styles. The favorite piece, I think the brown swimsuit I wear. It's nice, it's really sexy, feminine. I felt comfortable and beautiful in it.
Okay, so you're known in the industry and a lot of people have seen you around and everything. So like, what's something people don't know about you?
People don't know that I'm actually funny. Maybe they think I'm a little serious, whatever, but my friends who know me very well say that, you know, I just crack them up. And
So you're like the clown in your group?
Kind of. Not really the clown, but I like to, you know, I like to make a lot of side comments.
So do you consider yourself more of like a big sister or a little sister to your friends?
Well, I think more of, it depends. I mean, some of my friends are a lot younger than me, so maybe I'm big sister to them, but then I have a lot of other friends who are older, and then I like to be mothered.
So you're like responsible, but you can be crazy at the same time?
Yeah, I like to be mothered, and at the same time I like to mother. Definitely say glamorous, playful, because it's not serious.
And this is definitely playful.
Yeah, very sexy.
Very sexy.
Yeah, but sexy, but never in a. It's always tasteful.
So because you go to events a lot and everything, so and you work very hard. So what are the things you like to do to, like, you know, kind of relax and distract yourself from your busy life?
I really like to make sure I work out, only because I think a healthy body is essential to just feeling good about yourself and just staying healthy. So I do try to go to the gym every day if possible. I love tennis. I love to travel, and I think that clears the mind as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I don't really go to that many events anymore because I kind of just stay home and work and see my father for dinner and things like that. It's not like that anymore.
So where are your favorite places to like travel? Like what's your spot?
I'm really lucky because I also contribute to this magazine it's in Hong Kong about travel and leisure.
You write for
and
them,
spas.
right, as well?
Yeah, I contribute articles. So I was really lucky to get to travel to some really exotic destinations. Like my top favorite all time is Capri. And,
never been there.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, you read so much about it, about who used to go there, and you just think it's going to be, you know, over the top. And when you get there, it really is. It's just so beautiful. I mean, every inch of it, I have to say.
Then, like in Manila, where are your favorite places to hang out if you can't go to Capri?
Gosh, in Manila, I mean, there's always Bora. You know, Bora is a wonderful beach. I mean, I've traveled around, and Boracay is still up there.
Your favorite?
It really
because
is
you can
up
relax
there.
and you can also.
But in terms
have
of
a few
nature, I
drinks.
think the Philippines is blessed. We really do have the nicest beaches, and Kawayan Cove, which is only 2 hours from here, so that's really easy to get to.
So, what's your like fashion style? Like, how would you describe your style?
Fashion style. I love to dress up. I just have to like what I'm wearing, and even at home. I mean, you'll never see me not having anything matching or something off. You won't. I went to design school, and the thing is, you're not only stuck to graphic design. When you love design, you just want to express yourself in every aspect. And I did graphics, and then I did a furniture line because I had a nice concept that I thought was cool, so I did that. And then after that, I moved to Manila, and I wanted to. We were going on a trip to, I think, Boracay, and I didn't like what was out there. So before doing that, I said, why don't I make something for myself? And I designed a few pieces, and I brought them on the trip, and people liked them. And they
that's how you kind of started.
Yeah, and they asked me, where do you buy it, and whatever. And I was kind of like, well, I made it, and then, they wanted to order it, and that's how it started.
So tell us more about your line, Port of Sol.
Port of Sol, I mean, I think it reflects my style, which is, it's a little. When I showed it around, people said, "Oh, it's dressy." It's a dressy style. I mean, there's a lot of sporty stuff. That's not really me. I like good colors, happy colors, jewel colors, and the sheen of it all. And I think that's more my style. Like, I'm not really sporty in that sense. I do try to keep my client in mind. Like what they would want to bring. Before I design something, I think if they were going to, X destination right now, what would they like? And then, of course, that's where I, think of what designs to come up with. But most of the time, it's stuff I would wear.
So mostly, like, how do you get your inspiration for your designs? It's more, yourself, people, your travels also, I'm sure. Right?
More of the travels, I have to say, because it's so inspiring for me to see people, in an exotic location wearing, it's just amazing to see their style, and then it just you kind of absorb that energy, and you come back with it, and you just think about, oh, what did I see? Oh, yeah, that girl would have looked good in this. You know what I mean? And then draw that. I would come up with that. Yeah.
And do you plan to venture into other, because for now it's all resort line, do you plan on doing maybe accessories?
Yeah,
or?
it's swim and resort. Actually, my new baby is I'm launching a website. I'm going to have an online store, and that's where I'm going to sell accessories, men's, kids, not just ladies. So that's my new baby. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
So you also sell abroad.
Yes.
And so what would you consider your greatest breakthrough for Port of Sol?
Wow.
Because I also heard you were featured in US Bazaar.
Yeah, oh my gosh, there were a few that you just, it's really hard when you're working alone and you don't have that whole media machine behind you. You kind of have to literally go door to door. And I just couldn't believe it. I sent a few samples to Bazaar magazine in New York, and they decided to include it, so I was so thrilled. And another exciting thing for me was that I got into Harvey Nichols in Dubai and Lane Crawford in Hong Kong. And that sounds really great. You're so excited. But then after you get in, you're like, I have to keep working. No, it's not over. You have to what's next? You can't stop. That's the scary part. Is you can't. It doesn't end there.
Eu sou o passo que você matou. na roda. Bate balaio que vai levar na cara. Bate balaio entrar na roda. Paga a multa e fica lá fora, fora. Bate balaio entrar na roda. Bate balaio que vai levar na cara. Dança com a lua cheia. Você já não me deve nada. Dança com a lua cheia. Você já não me deve nada.
So at the photo shoot a while ago, I noticed a lot of different styles and everything. Which one, like which piece would be your favorite style?
I definitely prefer the Tamara style. It's a one-piece cutout, very, very sexy all the way down here. And what makes it different is that we had to cut out strips of fabric and twist them and sew them one by
Yeah, I
one,
know,
one
it's
by
so
one.
intricate.
So from afar, people have told me it looks like crocodile skin. You know,
Oh,
but of
cool.
course it's completely eco-friendly. It's just fabric.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun to do because while I was doing that effect, I discovered that it also, you know, all women like to look shapely, and somehow it makes you look bigger up here.
Okay.
And you know, more shapely
That's
down
good to
here.
know.
So that's kind of one of the best sellers. But I also have a design that is always, you know, it's one of the best sellers as well, and it's called the Ines. And it's really fierce, it's very, very cut out. It's the most daring cut out.
Yeah.
But what it has different from everything else is that the straps, it has braided straps that are gold, but they're completely flexible, so you can tie them, you know, really tightly.
wow.
And they you know, you can swim. You can actually swim
Do
laps.
laps.
It's a real, yeah, it's not, a lot of my swimwear is not just, it looks pretty, but you can actually, you know, move in it. I make sure of that everything's in place and you can move and, you know, you don't just pose.
And what's like the more wearable ones for you, or like something you'd wear maybe out at
Yeah,
night with jeans?
The one you're wearing is
one
the
I like.
Alessia. It's totally backless and the ruffle goes all the way to the back, and I think it looks dressy enough with, like, with the way you're wearing it. It's very current, or with leggings or jeans, and it looks really good on you.
And your all-time favorite would be which one?
Well, I'm really proud of the Tamara because I think it looks good on everybody. But one thing we discovered was, well, I say we, meaning I collaborated with the factory, is
Okay.
I asked them if they could somehow cut out corals and embroider it onto the swimsuit. So I drew the corals, we cut them out, we sewed them on. And the nice discovery is that when you wear it, the sewing actually holds everything up. And you know,
Oh my
women,
God.
you know, it's all about looking good, right? So
Yeah.
it really somehow makes the, you know, waist small and enhances you up there. The coral swimsuit is more interesting for me because it was my way to get around not having prints.
Yeah.
I think.
So your clothes are accessible wear here in Manila. Like where can people
Well, so
look for
far
them?
it's gonna be.
I want it.
In Manila, it will be online.
Okay.
You can either email me online or order directly online. And for abroad, I'm in Hong Kong at the Mandarin Spa, Landmark Mandarin, and Arvin Nichols in Dubai. I designed the logo for my swimwear.
Okay.
I mean, I designed my whole website,
Oh wow.
right? So every day I'm still practicing it.
So do you plan on doing like any, like maybe printed fabrics, like your own design?
I thought of that. I mean, right now you have to make so many, you know, the minimum amount of, you have to
thousands
make
or
like
something of
10,000
yards.
yards. So right now I'm still gonna think about that. But definitely one day I would love to be able to do that.
Yeah, that would be exciting.
That would be nice. That would be the dream.
Do you
Yeah.
plan on going into maybe like evening gowns?
Well,
for,
I
like,
do at
the
the
beach
resort.
also?
I have resort wear. Most of them are 100% silk, floor length gowns that have
Okay.
slits up the side, so they're very sexy and airy. You know, they're not heavy. And I've started making versions with really embellished colors because
All your bathing suits are all like bright colors. You don't really have the demure line.
I do have the standard neutrals, the chocolates, the blacks, the grays, because those are always, you know, fail-safe. You always fall back on those. But for, you know, if you really do want to stand out, you're always more visible in color.
Okay. Are you also hands-on? Like, have you tried maybe like sewing the basics, like doing the samples yourself? Or
I do the sampling, but I don't sew. Like I do everything from going to, you know, get the fabric, designing it, trying them on. You know, it's just really a one-person show for now. But that's how it is. You know, I mean, I really am hands-on, A to Z. Even the photo shoots, the website, everything I do. Yeah, everything.
Okay, so I'm curious to find out the songs behind Wendy Puyat. So like, what songs make you happy?
I love Alive by Black Eyed Peas. Every time I listen to it, I feel really alive. It makes me happy. Yes.
And then what song makes you want to cry or makes you feel sad?
Actually, music in general is always a nice, it's really nice to listen to. But one song I did hear on an acoustic version of Wild Horses by, originally by Mick Jagger,
Okay.
but who sang it? Alicia Keys and Adam Levine, and that was a really sad rendition.
I have to listen to
Yeah,
that.
it's very soulful.
And then let's say you're heading to the beach and with your friends, all wearing your line, like me.
Oh, you look great.
And like, what song would be playing on the radio?
Actually, I'll just put everything on shuffle, the iPod on shuffle, and just let it, you know, I have such a crazy mix of everything from Kanye West to, you know, to pop songs, to Brazilian music, to just everything, you know, Hall & Oates, whatever.
What about like if Cortisol was gonna have like a big fashion show, like what songs would you want to play for the show?
I mean, it might sound a little bit, you know, cliche, but it's true. What do you listen to when you're at the beach? You know, you listen to beautiful bossa nova, you listen to, you know, Ipanema Girl from Ipanema, you know, the songs like that.
Okay, what's your favorite song to sing to?
I love Empire State of Mind.
Give the
Alicia
sample.
Keys. Oh no, you have to pay extra for that. No.
Thank you, Wendy, for your time and giving us a glimpse at your amazing line.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to
Solenn.
make sure to get more bathing suits from you.
You look wonderful in them.
Thank you. Guys, make sure to check out her website. As you can see, Wendy has everything it takes to be successful, and she'll keep on doing it with grace and elegance. Once again, I'm Solenn Heusaff, and you're here on VLIFE on Channel V.
Someone sleeps tonight with a hunger for